Alright, I wanted to make a quick video to show you guys how to use this Benzing Pydex software. Once you download it, you should be able to go to your Windows Start menu under Benzing and Benzing Pydex. And you should get this piece of software right here. And the first thing you're going to have to do is under this Members tab right here, you're going to have to click this icon down here and create a new club. So when you create this new club, the club number is going to be in capital letters SCO. The club name is going to be Spartanburg County Open. You don't need to worry about the secretary or any of this. You just need SCO, Spartanburg County Open, and then save it. Once you save that, then you click on the club that you just created and click this little blue icon down here and create a new flyer. Fancier, they call it fancier. So your fancier number is going to be your AUID number. Mine is 17795. Your first name, your last name, the name you want in your clock. For me, it's Wendy Knoll. Your address, your email, and a phone number. It's important to put your address, phone number, and email in there because when we print these lists out to go to the vet, that information has to be on that list. The vet has to have it. So make sure you put this on there. And when you print your list, if it comes out in 2 pages, you have to write all this information on the second page because it only prints it on the first one. You don't need to worry about your latitude and longitude. That's taken care of in the WindSpeed software. Save that. Okay, so now you got a club and you got your fancier. Start putting your birds in. You go to this tab up here called registration. You select in this drop down menu, you have to select the club and go in here and select the fancier you just put in. Then when you click this little pigeon down here in the bottom, it lets you start putting your birds in. So country, the country is going to be either AU, IF, whatever the affiliation is. AU and IF is really the only birds you're supposed to be flying into AU. I think there's some Canadian bands and different stuff you can fly, but AU or IF most likely. The year is going to be 20. The club prefix, that's the band letters. For our club, it's SCO. If you got birds from somebody else, it might have a different letter designation there. Could be ARPU, JEDS, whatever. And then here's where you put the band number. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Put in the number and then gender. You need to use this drop down menu and select hen or cock. Don't try to write this in because if you put this in capital letters, it doesn't take it for some screwy reason. But we'll say this one's a hen. That's a blue bar. BB for blue bar. Save that. Then you can name your next pigeon. Same thing. Most of these things will come in pre-filled now. AU 220 SCO. Put in the band number 45231. Make this one a cock and say it's a splash. Save that. And you just keep doing that till you get all your birds in there. Now, one thing is, when we print these lists out to go to the vet, any bird that you think you might be flying has to be on this list. Once these lists go to the vet and the health certificates have been done, if a bird is not on your list, it cannot go on the truck. We can't ship it. So we can't add birds during the year. So this list is it. So make sure any bird you think you might want to fly sometime during the year has to be on this list. So anyways, you got your bird list done. So the next thing you're going to want to do is come up here to the top. It says PIDEX. And you want to do an export fancier data. This window is going to pop up. You're going to select the club. You're going to click in here and select your fancier. And you're going to say build an export file. And it's going to come up and ask you where you want to save it. I would tell you to save it in the documents folder. You can save it wherever you want, but you need to remember where you saved it. It's going to save a file that's going to be a F and then your AUID number .mum. So you save that. The reason I say remember where you saved it is because now once you close this out, you need to send an email and attach that file that you just created, F17795 right there, to an email and email that to me. Once I get this file from you, I can pull it into my database and get everything ready for us to start putting our chips on the birds at Frank's house. We can't put the chips on the birds until this is done. So you need to go ahead and download the software. I put a link on our website. I'll go ahead and go to that now just to show you. Go to Spartanburg County Open website and go down here where it says, my camera's out of focus, helpful downloads. Click there, and then there's a thing right there where it says download Benzing PIDEX. You can click there to download that program. Once I get the list, I'll get everything together and we'll have that, and then we'll set up a time to meet at Frank's and get all the birds in the clock. If anybody has any questions about any of that, just call me, email me, let me know, and we'll get you going. Thanks. Talk to you later.